Hi, we're Nikki and Billy, two 57-year-olds decided to take early retirement, get married, and then head off on a 4-month honeymoon to southern Europe and Morocco. We're not sure if it's a great idea, but we're trying it anyway. So if you'd like to come along on our journey to see how we get on, or even to follow it to get hints and tips for your own big journey, then just hit subscribe. It's completely free, and we'd love to have you along.
Hola!
Hola!
So we're at camping Orbitur, which is like a municipal campsite. So we've seen quite a few of them on our way down here. We're at Evora, which is sort of mid-southern Alentejo?
If you say so.
Alentejo? I think it's Alentejo. So we've sort of picked this region because we can do a load of historical stuff, and hopefully it's a lot warmer, and from here we can sort of head back towards Spain as well.
Hola.
So
yeah,
so far so good.
It's not a massive site, is it? Which is quite good.
Not a massive site at all. Good facilities, easy to get to as well. We didn't have to go negotiating no city rubbish. And what we've decided is we love airs, we're happy to do airs, but when we're in cities, we're definitely doing campsites. Just feels so much better, so much safer to be able to get set up in a city and not just dump your van anywhere really. Whereas the airs and that will save for lovely villages.
I think there might be outdoor showering there.
Outdoor showering, or it might be sinks.
That's one for only vans.
No, it might be sinks. It's probably just sinks.
Do you think they're bulbs then, or
yes,
shower
no,
heads?
they're shower heads, but it's not all bulbs. They're not showers. They're not outdoor showers.
Should we go find out?
They are not outdoor showers.
I'm going to find out now. Oh, this might be for washing your dog.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not
Pet
for people.
park. Yeah, it's for washing your dog.
Oh, so it was sort of outdoor showers, but not for humans, it's for dogs.
Get you in there though, just for a laugh, eh?
I'm not going in there, and it'll be cold.
So before we booked the campsite, one of the options was to actually come down to the like the motorhome park.
Well, we had two options, didn't we? We could stay at the Intermarché, so we could have stayed in the Intermarché car park, which is fine if you just want a quick stopover or whatever, or you're on a tighter budget. So, and this was the other option, wasn't it, babe?
Yeah. So this is for Evora, the car parking that you can stay in your motorhome, and I think it's completely free, isn't it?
As far as I know, it's free. Yeah. But there's some massive vehicles in here, taking up shitloads of space in there.
Yeah.
Down there.
There is some big ones.
Yeah.
But it's like water points.
Yeah, it's good. It's got all services.
It's got a service point, isn't it? You can drop your waste. Hola.
Yeah, it's got all your services.
People have got the satellite dishes up, so there's people in the vans, I think.
Yeah, we haven't seen we've seen one guy, haven't we?
Yeah, but I think he lives there permanently.
Yeah, I'd say so. But yeah, it seems like a pretty safe park up to me.
So somebody's knocked the really sharp knife we bought off the edge, and it stuck straight in their finger, didn't it?
Yeah, I didn't cut myself. I went to put something in the bin and caught the knife with my elbow while I was chopping veggies, and it just literally, as my hand was like that to put the bits in the bin, the knife fell off the side and stabbed me. So I tell you what, they're bloody sharp knives.
So we can recommend these knives. Look, they work really well. They cut through human flesh.
Yes.
And courgettes.
Let me put my steri strips back. Good morning. So we're just outside the walled city of Evora. We're going to do a little bit of sightseeing today. It's a little bit dull, but it is warm. Needless to say, the Portuguese are wrapped up, wearing t-shirts, we're quite comfy. So we're going to try and find our way around. We're going to do the Chapel of Urns, the Roman Temple, the cathedral, the square, a few other bits and pieces. So we'll take you around.
So, just been to our first ever big Chinese store. Excuse the building, they're building behind. The flies ain't got a chance now. I'm gonna kill him. I'm taking the batteries out so she can't actually hit me with it. I'm not stupid. So yeah.
I don't think it's going to be so bad here, but where we were up in the hills, we were in like orchards and stuff, so it was really bad. We couldn't get the buggers out the van, could we? We tried. I don't like killing anything. So we got ourselves a little tourist map from the tourist office, and we've managed to find our way up to our first point of interest, which is the Roman Temple. So if you look behind you there, you should have quite a good view of the Roman Temple. So it was built in the 1st century AD.
Factoid.
1st century AD, and it's supposed to be a really, really good example, isn't it?
Yeah, the best example in Portugal.
Best example in Portugal. But the fact that interested me was from the 13th century, it was like enclosed, and it was used as a butcher's shop from the 13th century till the 19th century. So 6 centuries of it being a butcher's.
I suspect it's not the first time it saw blood either.
No, no.
The way they were, the old Romans, nuts, weren't they?
We'll have a little walk around the gardens now.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be a really great viewpoint over Evora.
So it's just opposite the temple, and it was a tip from the tourist office to actually come and look over the wall of this garden opposite to see the views.
It's quite a good view. Mostly residential, I'd say, wouldn't you?
And the gardens.
Yeah. It's just a little place for people to chill, isn't it?
So this is the choir cloister.
Oh, wow. So is that the pictures of all the bishops?
I think so.
Yeah. Just said it's worth coming into the cathedral just to come up onto the terrace, isn't it?
Yeah, so how much was it without the museum?
Without the museum, I think it was €4 each.
Yeah.
But I wanted to come up on the terrace, didn't I?
Yeah, you'd have paid the €4 just to come up
on
here.
The terrace, yeah.
Let's go have a look at the views.
Yeah. Darling,
Cheers.
get us being all adult and lunching. It's the way to do it on the continent though, isn't it? You come out for lunch rather than an evening meal.
So we've looked around and we've ended up coming here. So I've ordered the regional speciality, which is pork with clams.
Yeah.
And you've ordered?
I've ordered a fish stew.
Because you like fish soup, don't you?
It's got all sorts in it, dogfish and God knows what else, so...
Random fish.
All sorts of random fish. I'm really looking forward to that.
So we shall show you what it's like when it turns up.
You know what it's like when you're looking around for a restaurant? It's really hard.
Especially when you don't speak the language.
Yeah, so we just spotted this place. Oh, that looks okay. Dived in. And it's great, isn't it?
So, food's turned up, hasn't it? My pork with clams is lovely. Really nice. Like sweet paprika, coriander in there.
It's nice.
And what's yours like?
Absolutely delicious. So I've got the fish stew. But what they do a lot in these dishes, these sort of local dishes, is they thicken everything with bread, don't they? Or they use breadcrumbs to make it, or it's all about using up stale bread, isn't it? And this fish stew is absolutely gorgeous.
Got a lot of seafood in it as well.
And of course clams. But yeah, that's what and it's quite spicy as well. It's really tasty.
And about half or a third the price you pay up. Half or a third the price you pay up for this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's really nice.
And it's all made to order, so you settle down and take your time. Always get a starter, some little nibbles because it's going to be a while before you eat. So we'll put the name of the restaurant up if you're ever in Evora,
darling, Evora.
Evora. Come to this restaurant. We can highly recommend it, can't we?
I'd recommend it, definitely.
So, catch you in a bit. Can we eat tea? Well, dinner. So just when we thought we'd been saved for more drink.
I know it isn't absolute.
No. Thank God.
It's a menthol. I think it's like a digestive.
Help it digest all that food that you just
Like a
eaten.
digestive. Cheers. Okay, I'm going to have to keep my voice down. But here we are in the Chapel of Bones. Everybody's really, really quiet in here, aren't they?
Yeah.
So hopefully you'll be able to hear this.
Because there's thousands of dead people in here.
Well, it's not thousands of dead people, is it? It's...
Where do you think the skulls come from?
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's there's a hypothesis that this is all the founders of the convent and the cloisters, sort of people like that. That's what this chapel's made up of. And there's also another idea that it was part of the Baroque era of artistry, and like their celebration of the skeleton. And basically it's sort of showing that people are insignificant in life and equal in death. So that's sort of what I've picked up from the boards. As I said, I'm no historian. I just like read little bits, pick up little bits. So I'm not going to go on and on. But yeah, I've never been in a Chapel of Bones before. I know there's some in other places, Prague and stuff like that.
It's hard to make out with this, so here's some photographs you can have a look at.
Yeah.
So we think we've done enough culture for one
Yeah,
day.
we are fully cultured up for the day. And actually, it's been worth it. It's been a good day. We don't normally spend any money on things like this, do we? So €6 each to go in the Chapel of Bones, and then you get the museum and one thing and another as well. And I think it was €4 each to go in the cathedral. But I think
Cathedral's worth it to go on the roof.
I think it's worth.
£6 worth it to see all the dead bones.
Well, there'd be a problem if there were alive bones, darling. But yeah, it's definitely worth it. If you're going to do the city, you might as well do the city. And it's been a well-spent day, I think. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. So we'll go get a coffee now. Catch you later.
Catch you later.
So that was our trip to Evora, where we saw a lot of blood in the van and we saw a lot of bones in the chapel. Next, we're off to a place called Almodova, where we're actually going to get free electric hookup. I mean, can't be bad, can it? So if you want to find out about that, hit subscribe. It's completely free. And we'll catch some of you on the road.